biosynthesis,
Keep going.
maturation, and release.
All right, so you get all those 6 steps. Now, if I say that a virus got in through fusion, what can you tell me about that virus? Has an envelope, okay? Everybody get that? If it gets in through fusion, has an envelope. You can also tell me something else about this virus. How might it get out? Budding. All right, so again, it's not so much that you're memorizing all of these things about each individual virus, like, oh, HIV has a lipid envelope. It does, but it actually doesn't even get in by fusion. It gets in the other way. What's the other way to get in? And it's mediated by a receptor. Now, did we ever hear this? Receptor mediated, sticking inside the cell. Receptor mediated endocytosis, or just endocytosis, if you remember. Now, you should have learned about this in AMP preliminary. You've heard the endocytosis before, okay? And then another way that a virus can get out, other than budding, and this is how a lot of them get out, unfortunately. First, what do we talk about? Lysis. Okay? In a virus, there's genetic information. Did we ever have DNA and RNA like we have in our cells? No, it's either one or the other, that's it. What protects the genetic information? The capsid, the coat, which is the reason why uncoding has to occur. Uncoating. Okay, sometimes I might mumble my words, but if you don't understand why is she saying uncoding? I actually have gotten that on a test for short answers, but you don't have, but with a D, and I thought, really? Okay, come on, understand it. If you don't understand it, go back and reread it. Read through it, send me an email. I don't understand what's coding about it, okay? It's a protein coat with a tape. There's also little projections that could aid in attachment. What are they called on a virus? Projections on the protein coat that allow the virus to attach. Allow it to stick. So again, make sure that you familiarize yourself with these terms for viruses. Any questions about 5 or 6 that you have? You do not need to know any antivirals. You don't need to know any anti-worms, antifungals, none of that, okay? I do want to know the steps of the virus lytic cycle, because these different drugs that are being, pushed on people and whatever, they actually affect certain steps, and it's good for you to know that. Okay, so now on to continual source of disease. This is where we get all of our disease from, 3 reservoirs. What are they?
Human, animals, and non-living.
Give me an example of a non-living disease that has a
Soil.
non-living reservoir.
Tetanus.
Botulism. Those are 2 big ones. Okay, now soil and water, when you think about it, say, all right, well, right now we have to worry about avocado having listeria, because the soil is, well, actually it's reclaimed water. Okay, the California problem is that they set up these little dams at the end of the road just so that we're all clear where the water comes from. And they let it all run into there, running through the fields, through the cow poop, through all the manure, whatever, and then it piles up, and then they flood their fields with that. And what they found, unfortunately, is that whatever's in that soil and water, where did it come from? Right through the cow manure and the fields and all the animals and all the grossness and whatever might run off of dirty cars or whatever. So there's a lot of diseases in that water. And then when they flood the fields with it, unfortunately what they found is it's not just on things like lettuce, it's in the lettuce. It's sucked right up into it. So that's a big problem. Okay? What's the reservoir of infection of Listeria, of E. coli, of Salmonella? So we're saying it's in the soil and water. Where does it come from? Animals. Okay? That's a problem. If it was just soil and water, we can clean things, we know. But because it's coming from the animals getting into the water supply, it's still the original source is animal. And then of course humans, all the diseases, be influenza. Influenza was an animal disease, by the way. It's a food disease. Birds. migrating, sharing their germs. Yes, gross. So bird flu, every flu is bird flu. It just happened to mutate enough to now be human flu. Awesome. All right, so reservoirs of infection. Are you clear on what that is? Continuing source of disease. So if someone like sneezes in the food, I'm watching American Horror Story for the first time. It's really bad. I don't like it. It's keeping me up at night. You have to watch this. I don't know. I'm not like a fan. Anyways, she spits in the food. What's the reservoir? Now the food has infection in it.
The human.
Human. It has to get in through a portal of entry. There's always a preferred portal because of the attachment sites. What are the 3 portals of entry?
Skin,
Skin. Intact. What else?
parenteral tissues,
Tissues under the skin. Parenteral tissues and
mucous membranes,
so an example of a disease that gets in through mucous membranes. What disease gets in through mucous membranes?
strep
I
throat,
believe we're still having an outbreak. Flu. What's that? TB, yeah, for sure. But flu too, right? Apparently it's still present. Anyone get the flu this year? It was, I think it was the same strain as last year. Parenteral tissues. This is tissues under the skin. So that means you have to break the skin. What's an example of a disease that gets into the parenteral tissues? Step on a rusty nail.
Staph or something?
Staph, well, staph can get into the parenteral tissues if you have a cut, yes, but can staph also get into intact skin? Yeah, it can infect hair follicles and sweat glands and all stuff like that.
Well, MRSA then?
Yeah, so MRSA actually both ways, but I would consider MRSA being like a skin. The problem with MRSA though is if you get a cut and it gets infected with staph from your own skin, that's actually getting into the parenteral tissues. It's a lot worse when it's getting into the parenteral tissues. Okay, now, when people talk about things like tick-borne diseases and mosquito diseases, how are they getting in?
Through the tissues, because they had to bury
That's
themselves into you, so Lyme disease.
Yep, Lyme disease getting in through the parenteral tissues. How about hookworm that bores into your skin? What's the portal entry? It's actually skin. Okay, so that's why Tom's buy one, give one. They're trying to clothe people so that they're not stepping on hookworms, because all hookworm needs is just fresh skin sitting there and it'll bore its way in. So it's getting in through the skin. You have to have enough of it to make you sick. What do we call that? This is the infectious dose, 50%. That takes to infect 50% of the test population. IV50. This LV50 stands for lethal. That's what we talk about with toxins. All right, so it has to attach. And we already talked about spikes. How else do microorganisms attach? Fusion. Okay. With the envelope, yep. What else? How about hair-like projections? Embryo.
Embryo.
Does that sound familiar? Yeah. Okay, now once they attach inside, the body's going to recognize them immediately. They're foreign. They're called an antigen. Foreign. That's what an antigen is. It's something that is foreign. And hopefully, and you're going to learn for test 4, that we have antibodies ready to go, or B cells and T cells that recognize weird stuff, and then eventually we want to make these antibodies, which are proteins. And they're going to stick to this foreign stuff and get rid of it, right? So they need to escape our immune response. They're going to immediately activate the immune response, as you'll see for test 4. So how do they hide from us? How do they evade our defenses? Lyme bacteria, how does it evade? You can even see it moving.
doesn't it like draw down?
It spirals away from you. Movement. What else? How did meningitis B evade the host defenses? It coated itself with brain protein. Endotoxin to the in the event that it was sending out bubbles. So it was like confusing bubbles of toxin, confusing the immune response. What about protozoa? They change their surface antigens from generation to generation. What do we
So
call
they
that?
mutate?
They do mutate, and we call it what? Something with the antigens.
Antigenic variation.
Yep. Antigenic variation. And again, this is in chapter 13. If it doesn't sound familiar, write it down. It should. All right, and now they're going to grow and multiply, causing disease. Disease is an altered state from normal. And there are signs and symptoms associated with it. Which ones can you measure?
Signs.
Alright, so, throwing up, what is it, sign or symptom?
A symptom?
Throwing up, because
Sign.
that last time I had to clean up throw up, I definitely saw it. This is a long, long time ago. Ever since then, I was like, you either hold it in your cheeks or you clean it up yourself. Yeah,
So it's a sign?
that's a sign. How about nausea?
And that's the symptom.
That's the symptom. Okay. Fatigue, pain,
Symptom.
fever,
That's a sign.
swelling,
Sign.
redness,
Sign.
okay, anything, high blood pressure,
Sign.
lightheaded.
Symptom.
So again, there's some kind of way to measure it, it is a sign. Anything with blood pressure, fever, temperature, you can measure it. You can see swelling, you can see redness, you can see an open wound. But symptoms are things you cannot actually measure, but they're very important. Okay, Lyme disease, 50% of the cases are going undiagnosed because the signs, we don't have a good way to detect signs. They have an ELISA, they have a Western blot, now they have a new ELISA, and it's still 50% effective. Just read the paper about it. So it's like if you have these symptoms, you have to, seek out other ways to try to figure out what's going on with this disease. These lines, it's bullseye, easy. That's great if you live in the Black Forest. That's where all the data came from. The bullseye does not show up in the United States only 30 to 40% of the time because that person even see a darn bullseye. So using that as a way to detect whether or not a person has Lyme is not good enough. Okay? So these symptoms like fatigue and feeling like crap and random swelling probably due to some disease, Lyme that's gone undiagnosed. Now, you have the stages of development of disease. There are 5 of them. If you did your presentation, you already know what these are. You had to look them up. This is like someone sneezes on you. And you're like, oh my gosh. You don't feel sick or anything. What's it called? Incubation period. Okay, yes, you were inoculated, but it's the incubation period. No signs or symptoms. And now you have mild signs or symptoms. You feel like you're coming down with something. What's that called? Rheumatoid. Now this is when you're sick, full-blown acute signs and symptoms. Period of. Okay, now you're hoping that your immune response or drugs that you take work, because if not, what's going to happen to you? Yeah. Right? Maybe Volto. It's actually got strep. It's an outbreak of like strep throat one, and then they were getting somatic fever and scarlet fever, and then so the Iditarod, that sled dog race thing, that's actually them bringing penicillin through Alaska. Isn't that nuts? And they still do. They race every year. But it's because of making sure that didn't happen, because that's what's going to happen. Strep, just normal strep, right?